go. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Stay Connected, people. Today, people, I'm reacting to this clip, people. Myron is breaking down why Stallion deserves to get cheated on by Klay Thompson. I don't know who Klay Thompson is. So I don't know. I don't know who he is, people. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know in the comment section down below, man. I don't really know who he is. He looks like maybe like an NBA player or something like that. I'm guessing, innit? He looks like more of an NBA player to me. You know what I'm saying? No homo, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and obviously we know about Megan Stallion, that rapper, innit? And stuff like that. But people, let me know, people, if you want me to react to more of these type of clips, people, in the comment section down below. Get me into more other clips, like debates, other type of contents. Yeah, people, man. Let's get into this one right about now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, people, man. Let's go.
And you probably, Megan Thee Stallion, she thinks that since she's famous, she's on the same level of this guy, Klay Thompson. But one thing that wealthy women, successful women don't really understand is that when you're dating a guy that has money or status, they don't really care about your status like that. And then what's more, Megan Thee Stallion is known to be a... So what I assume happened was Klay Thompson sold her the dream, saw where he can go with it, had a little bit of fun, and now he kind of wants to play the field a bit and have other women. Now, she's angry because she got played, and women aren't used to getting played. Okay, so this comes, Megan Thee Stallion accuses Klay Thompson cheating on her in her IG story. Cheating had me around your whole family playing house, get cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. Yeah, okay. See, here's the thing, bro. This is why I tell you guys all the time that, like, are very stupid and they lack the ability to, like, understand where they stand.
Damn, man. Cheating had been around your whole family and playing house, got cold and holding you down through all your whole conditions and treat me towards me and during your basketball season. Now you do not know if you can be on. Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all.
The pecking order.
Damn. he messed her up bad, didn't it?
Right? And this is a phenomenon that I've, like, it's really a marvelous phenomenon, chat. If I'm going to be honest with you, it really is a marvelous phenomenon. And the phenomenon is simply this. From all the women that I've spoken to, it's actually scary, yet also interesting, yet also kind of ominous. You know, it's indicative of like an ominous future for us about how women behave, okay? During the course of my going on 6 years of talking to women as a professional, I've come to realize that there are some certain traits that regardless of a woman's background or status or what she does, they all share some very similar characteristics and traits. And one of those is this inability, right, to kind of look at things objectively, right? And let me expand on this. It's very difficult for them to be honest with themselves and look at things objectively. And worse yet, they don't really see where they stand in the pecking order when it comes to the sexual marketplace, right? Man, we kind of have an idea of where we stand. If you don't get, you're not going to walk around and say you're a 10 as a guy. You're just not going to do that because you don't have the real life proof of reinforcement, right? You don't have the proof to reinforce that belief that you're a 10. So like men are typically a lot more accurate in their assessment when they size themselves up in the sexual marketplace. Unfortunately for women, they have an inability to do this. And I'm going to be charitable. The reason why women have an inability to do this is because they don't get real signals. They don't get authentic feedback, right? Imagine this. Your entire life, you were told you were a princess. You've been rejected maybe once or twice in your lifetime, sometimes zero if you're hot enough. Men have always fawned over you to a degree. You've been able to get mostly what you want. When men in real life aren't doing it for you, you're able to get to the internet and get some attention. So what this has done is it's like really skewed women's perception of reality. And I've always said this, I'm going to say this again. Women don't take L's very well. They do not take L's very well. Why?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. They do not take L's, man. Especially if you reject them. And then it is like, why? Why don't you want to be with me? Why don't you want to get to know me? Why? It's like, yeah, man, they find it very insulting if you turn them down or say, I'm not attracted to you or you don't attract me and all sorts like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll bug out and be like, what? What's wrong with me? Like, they find it very insulting. That's your talk, people. Very insulting.
Because when you've lived a life for 20, 30, 40 years, and you've been able to get over on almost every man you've dated, or you've been able to finesse to a degree where you've been able to always ensure that you're satisfied by the man while he might not necessarily. All the men that you friend zoned, right? When you take an L, it's very painful. You use the Tinder swindler, for example. When a woman finesses a man, no one bats an eye. But when a man finesses a woman, it's national news. It's a Netflix series. You guys saw the girl yesterday on the show. She cried on air because some guy finessed her for like 30K, right? Now, even though that's horrible and it sucks, the point I'm trying to make here is that women simply are just not used to taking L's. They can't really dish what they give out. The rejection that they openly give all the time to men, they can't necessarily take it themselves. Being used like men are all the time, they can't really take that. And it comes from years and years of indoctrination and an overinflated sense of self-worth. What I've realized is that most women chronically overvalue their sexual market value by 2 to 3 points. Let's say a woman's average, right? A 5. Cute, not ugly. She could definitely, get some attention. Most 5s will easily inflate their ego and say that they're an 8 or a 7. Hell, sometimes a 10. And since women have an overinflated sense of self-worth, when reality smacks them, it hurts a lot. Now that you guys understand the female thought process, right, and the concept of an overinflated sense of self-worth, which has been honestly exacerbated by the internet, now we can tackle Meg Thee Stallion, okay? Now, Meg Thee Stallion, as you guys know, is a female rapper that famously was involved in the situation with Tory Lanez.
Yeah, that's what she's mainly known for, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? She had a lot of come-ups, you know what I mean? So she was well-known in the scene time ago, way before Tory, though. That's one thing I will say, that she was, like, proper known, you know what I mean? Before the whole Tory situation, so she was out there. But obviously that Tory Lanez thing made it worldwide and made it as a whole collective, you know what I mean? That, let's say the majority, let's say the older ones, like your granddads, your nan's age or your mum's age, you know what I mean? Your parents' age. They might not know who she is, but that definitely made headlines around the world in terms of news coverage and the whole case and stuff. Definitely.
She was a star witness that got him arrested, ruined his career, and honestly, she's been getting quite a bit of heat for it. She started dating Klay Thompson, who is a professional NBA player, and they had like this little, internet romance. Now, Meg Thee Stallion, she thinks that since she's famous, she's on the same level of this guy, Klay Thompson. But one thing that black women, wealthy women, successful women don't really understand is that when you're dating a guy that has money or status, they don't really care about your status like that. They really don't. And then what's more, Meg Thee Stallion is known to be a okay? So what I assume happened was Klay Thompson sold her the dream, saw where he can go with it, had a little bit of fun, and now he kind of wants to play the field a bit and have other women. Now, he should have been honest from the beginning and said, yo, I want to have multiple girlfriends, but a lot of guys don't have the game or the sexual market value to pull that off, right? Let's just be honest here. And her being a celebrity, even though she shouldn't get mad at him having other chicks, the fact that she's a celebrity, her ego will not allow that. So this is where this stupid tweet comes from, or this post. She's angry because she got played, and women aren't used to getting played, but she's keenly unaware that her sexual market value is low. It is what it is. So this angry post, literally confirms what we've already known. Most women have an inflated sense of self-worth, and celebrities like Meg Thee Stallion have an even worse sense of this. This is why she's lashing out like this.
Yeah, it's definitely because she's got more famous, she's got more recognized, she's got more, you know what I mean? So that's boosted her ego in terms of, I think I deserve this, I deserve that. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. It's definitely boosted the I want this in a person. Definitely.
So let me go ahead and, from what I understand, I think TMZ did something on this.
Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson are going their separate ways. On April 25th, the rapper takes to her Instagram stories to call out the NBA.
Yeah, she's a lot of guys, Meg Thee Stallion, bro. So I know that shit was probably pissing this nigga off a little bit, bro. I'm telling you, man, he probably watched some Fresh and Fit and got red pilled, man. So this, bro.
Player for his alleged infidelity. The message reads, cheating, had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet.
Yeah, he didn't want to commit to you because he saw how you did Tory and he knows that you're and he's not trying to ruin his image, dude. A lot of guys are slowly getting red pilled, man. It's a beautiful sight to see. It really is.
Putting you down through all of your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous.
I think that's the situation that's really waking people up, innit? All these sort of things like that, innit? Most definitely.
And I don't and the fact that she's like putting all this out is kind of, Like, why you gotta put that out there? The nigga has mood swings. Like, is that necessary?
I need a real break after this one. The rapper also tells E! News in an April 25th statement, I've made the decision to end my relationship.
What she should have done was shut the f up, let him have multiple women. He probably would have taken her seriously if she allowed it, by the way, chat. FYI. See, are so dumb. Like, dude, if a girl is smart, all she needs to do is literally get with a guy, be submissive, don't be a pain in the help him get. Like, bro, that nigga not going nowhere, man. Like, bro, oh my God. That guy's not going nowhere, dude. If your guy wants to have other women, right? Like, just accept that shit. Now, I know a lot of girls, like, don't have the heart for it, but, like, if you can figure out how to, like, be okay with that shit and help him get, man, I don't think your guy's gonna leave you, man. Give it 1,000. Like, bro, man. Someone said, I'm broke, Myron, no one wants to share. Yeah, you can't do this if you're a brokey. Chat, disclaimer, hold on. For all the frying the back niggas. This only works if you have money, by the way. Sorry. You have to have substantially higher status than the woman for this to work, okay? I think that's a no-brainer, but
I was gonna say, like, yeah, because that's what he says, isn't it? To women on the podcast, isn't it? Like, listen, you can't just accept anyone to do it. If you let a brokey do it, you know what I mean? He's got no money. Of course, you deserve to, you know what I mean, get ridiculed for that, because that's your bad decision if you let someone like that do that to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he has to be like, yeah, no, it's only if you have money.
I guess sometimes I still gotta express this shit out. The problem with Meg Thee Stallion is she still thinks she deserves monogamy when she doesn't. That's her problem. She has an overinflated sense of self-worth because she looks at it like, I'm a famous rapper. Like, you better be loyal to me. That's not how this works. Like, he has way more leverage than you do. He could date more women than you can date men. Okay, bruh? Like, sorry. He has more viable options than you do.
With Klay, trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiable for me in a relationship. And when those
Yeah, you don't have the leverage to dictate that. Like, bro, You don't have the leverage to make demands like this, dude. All right? You're used. You're getting older.
those values are compromised, there's no real path forward. She continues, I'm taking this
Oh, that was my dog, people. That was my dog sneezing.
time to prioritize myself and move ahead with
thinking, what?
peace and clarity.
I didn't even see my dog there.
E! News has reached out to a rep for Klay for comment, but hasn't yet heard back.
Yeah, notice how he's not saying shit and she's all yapping. She mad as bro. And she's a big chat, by the way. She's a big. She's gonna have a hard time replacing that guy, bro.
Jeez. I can't even lie, people, man. Let me know what you think about this story, people, man. Let me know what you think about this story right here. Do you think she's gonna find it harder to find someone on that level again to date? Is she gonna ever date down? Let me know what you think about this Megan Thee Stallion situation. Do you reckon she should have left? Should have kept him? Let me know your opinions in the comment section down below.